Hey guys, welcome back to my second video, and as you can see by the title, this is going to be my tips video on how to chase top 1000, top 100 in ranked. And these are kind of like general tips. You can apply them to every season, but I'll be talking about specific stuff during this season, and I'll talk a little bit about what I think next season. Well, pretty much what you can apply to next season, how that'll work out. So first things first, just to prove that I have some validation here, some validity. I'm Legend 35. Today is the fourth day, I'd say, of the rank season, so probably gonna end off today at like Legend 40, around there. And as you can see by the ranking, I was top 60 before. I'm 75th now. I keep dropping every minute because people are playing obviously on the ladder. So I am top 100 right now, so I kind of know how to get there. Probably end the season top 100, hopefully, fingers crossed. Unless I stop playing for some reason. That's not gonna happen. I'm gonna end off top 100. So you can take my word for this stuff because I know I've played a lot of games. I've been right outside the top 1000. I kind of stopped playing the last few seasons, but this season I was like, you know what, we'll just grind for it. And it's not even because like I wanted the rewards. It's just kind of, I kind of want the banner. A cool banner would be dope. But as you can see, top 100 gets the 1 SP and 2 SP, sorry, and then the title and that well, my room thing. But that's not even what I'm doing it for. I'm just doing it because I had nothing else to do, and that's the biggest thing. That's what I'm gonna start with. It's time. You need a lot of time to be chasing top 100 for sure. Top 1000 need less. So if you can get top 1000 kind of playing semi-casually, I'd say top 100 you need to push. I'd say around what I aim for. If you guys did the math, I want to hit 40 on the fourth day. That'd be 10 legend rank ups a day. So that's like, if you win all your games, that's like 50 games a day. But you're obviously gonna lose, so it can go from like 60, 70. For my case, I'd say I have like a 85, 91 percentage. I'm winning pretty often, so I'd say it takes me like maybe 60 games in a day to finish off, and like they're all different intervals. Sometimes you want to VP farmers and whatnot, but that's a whole different story. We'll have my thoughts on VP farmers in a different video coming up soon. So that's the biggest thing. You want to set a goal for yourself, whatever you want to reach for. You want to kind of ballpark an estimate of how many other people will be going for these ranks, and like what it'll end off at is what I want base my thought process off. Last season, top 100 cutoff was Legend 110. So if you go like 110 divided by 15, it's like 7.6 ranks, round up 8 ranks. 8 ranks a day to get top 100, and that's like the very bottom based on top 100. So based on that, I want to be a little bit ahead of the curve, obviously. So I decided that, yeah, I'll go for 10. It's only 2 more ranks. It shouldn't be that difficult. It's a little bit of a grind going for 10 a day. I don't know if I'll get 10 a day every time, but I'll get at least a Legend 38 today. So that's a little bit over 8. Yeah. It's over 9 too. It's like 9 point something, but that's not the point. The point is you want to set aside some time to play, but do it while you're doing something else is my biggest tip, because this game gets very repetitive very quickly. For me personally, I bet it's the same for a lot of other people. You want to be playing while you're like watching a movie, watching a show or whatever. You want to be playing while you're like eating. Not, I won't say eating, like put your phone away when you're eating, just eat your food, focus on that. But like sometimes I'll do it in between, like while I'm doing my homework or something, or reading even. Actually, no, I don't read. I've seen people say that they do it while they read or something, but you just want to be doing this. You don't want this to be your main task. You want to be doing something else that doesn't require all of your attention all the time, and you just kind of take your turn and put it down, and then when it's your turn again, you play. So you're kind of overlapping your time, so all your time is not spent grinding for this. Because at the end of the day, it's just a mobile game, and you don't want to spend a lot of your time just focused on a game, to be honest. So the second thing I want to talk about is your deck choice. You want a deck that gets games done quickly and wins a lot. It's a strong deck, you get games done quick. And right now in the meta, there's one deck that stands out, and I feel like everyone should already know. We'll go to it though in my deck list. and it's going to be the very top deck up here, and I don't think it should surprise anyone that it is the one and only, the notorious brainless deck, Risers. So taking a look at my deck list, you guys will see something interesting and you'll be like, what? Let's go top 100 with that. This just proves that you don't really need a completed deck to do anything, because I only have 2 perfect risers, and I'd say I have like a 90% win percentage. So it's possible to do it with this type of thing. And the main thing I'd say is you want to have like a backup plan when you're playing, and this kind of makes me think more in terms of like the backup plan, because only having 2 of these is not a guarantee that I'll hit it every time. I'd say hit it like every 5 games. Out of 8 games, I hit it every 5 games. So for those 3 games, I have to have the backup plan, and my backup plan's a Shurikaiser, and I just have to make plays based on that. I have to be thinking ahead in case I don't draw it or I don't have it in my hand. It's always just thinking. This requires a little bit of thinking, but if you have 4 perfect risers, chances are you'll draw into it and you don't have to think too much, and you'll just play it and just boom, start smashing with crits. And that just gets games done like that. You start forcing out PGs and it's done. And that's what makes this deck so good. It's the quickness of games. I'd say I get games done in like 10 minutes or under usually. And it's a consistent win. Like I'd say, like I said, like 85 to 90% win percentage. I'd say I lose maybe like 1 game out of every 10. That's like counting VP farmers and stuff, but those guys, yeah, it's free rank, so you take it. I wouldn't say it's completely necessary to play a super meta dominant deck. You don't have to play the best deck in the meta to rank, hit legend, hit your top 100s, but it is a lot easier. This is so much easier than if I was playing like Bermuda. Bermuda's like, I'd say borderline impossible to get top 100. If you can get top 100 Bermuda, you have all of my respect. Bermuda in the current state that's in right now. Other than that, my third tip is don't get too frustrated. You're playing so many games, like the volume of games that you're playing is at such a high number that you are bound to. Oh my god, I dropped another legend, dropped another rank, but you are bound to lose. You're bound to get some bad luck. You're bound to, like miss your triggers or draw into a heal or something like that. Like it happens. But for every game that you have like bad luck or you miss something, there's games where you hit and you'll have some good luck. So that's what I think is you need to focus on the positives instead of going, oh, this one game, my god, the person I was against had all his PDs in hand, healed 4 times, and I didn't even hit anything. It happens. But there's probably a game where you have insane luck and you're just like, oh my god, destroyed this guy. So think about the positives rather than the negatives. That's like my biggest tip is you can't get frustrated at this game if you're aiming for these ranks. And that's the thing, like even if you do get frustrated, if you're kind of like fed up with the game and you want to just like, oh my god, I don't want to play anymore, put it down, take a break. You don't need to touch it. You can, even if it like slows your progress, so you don't hit your 10 legends a day, it's whatever. If you're at like 7 legend ups and then you're just like, okay, legend rank ups, you're like, you want up 7 and you want to hit 10 every day, but you like keep losing and you're on like a loss streak or whatever, just put it down. It's okay. Step away, do something else. And like if you have time later on, maybe pick it up, start playing again. If not, wait till the next day and then start up again. Even if you don't hit 10 a day, like 10 a day for me was just to stay ahead of the curve. 10 a day would have got me like top 30, top 40. Yeah, it would have got me top 40 if I got 10 a day. But like sometimes I don't have the energy to do all 10 a day. So I'm still top 100. I'm off by 5. I'm still top 100. So just to recap, my 3 biggest tips is organize some time for yourself. Get a timetable going. Set a goal for yourself. Set aside some time, maybe when you're relaxing, you can just play a game while you're watching TV or whatever you may be doing. Just set a goal for yourself to hit a certain amount of legend ranks in a day that'll get you to your end goal. For top 100, it's like I'd say 8 to 10 is a pretty good ballpark to aim for, because like 10 you'll be comfortably in it. 8 you'll be, I don't think you're in with 8, but you'll be close. You'll be close with 8. you'll be like right outside. So maybe like an extra rank here. The 9 is probably the perfect spot. Um, Top 1000, obviously the number's gonna be a lot lower. I'm not sure what the cutoff there is. If anyone knows, put it in the comments. And the second tip, I said you want to use a deck that gets games done quickly and is strong. That'll win you a lot of games. And right now, what fits that in this current meta is Perfect Riser. For next rank season, if you haven't thought about what deck you're gonna play and you just want to get a deck that's super meta strong and just go crazy and rank up a lot and then top 100 and just keep going off that, MLB is the deck I'd say is the best for that. Perfect Riser will still be strong next set, but MLB would just be a little bit strong and get the games done. I'd say a little faster just because of how consistent that deck is. And lastly, don't get too tilted, don't get too mad. It's a game, treat it like a game. Don't have too much importance over you. And if you feel like you're burnt out and you don't want to do it anymore, just put it down. It's not that big of a deal if you're gonna miss top 100. It's fine. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. It's not crazy. It's not like the most important thing you'll do in your life. It's okay. You can take breaks as well. Like it's not that, oh my god, if I don't get 10 legends this day, like I'm done. Someone's gonna take my spot. But it's not like that. And maybe this rank season's a lot easier than the last one was because like I know a lot of people aren't like really too focused on Amaterasu. They're not going for this ranked reward like they were for Overlord, but still the same principles apply, I'd say. But the main thing is like if you guys haven't started your grind and you want to hit top 100 right now, don't start now. Like it's too late. 4 days. I highly doubt you're gonna be able to climb 40 ranks and 40 ranks just to catch up, and then whatever extra other people get on top of that. It's insanely hard to get top 100 now. Top 1000 probably still manageable. I'd say top 1000 cutoff's probably like 20-ish, 22, 23, something like that. So yeah, that wraps it up. If you guys have any more questions for me, make sure to put them in the comments. And if there's any other video you want to see from me, make sure to throw that in the comments as well. Thanks for watching.